You are standing in front of a group about to give a presentation. Your heart's pounding, your palms are sweaty, you sounded a little shaky. Maybe you had the thought, I can't do this. We all have been there in some form or another. A job interview, a difficult conversation, or even trying something new for the very first time. If you ever wished you had more confidence or felt held back by self-doubt, this episode is for you. I understand those feelings. Hi there, my name is Jeannie Chia, and in this episode, I am going to share tips on building real lasting confidence. Here's the thing, confidence isn't what you might think. It isn't standing in front of everyone, talking loudly with amplified body language, and the concept of failure never exists. Yes, we have seen it so often in movies where the confident person is loud and knows everything. That gives us a misleading idea of what feeling confident is. We all want to feel good about ourselves, but there is a thin line between feeling confident and the arrogant character from every movie ever. What if I tell you that's not what confidence is? Let's take a moment to unpack. Bravado is an exaggerated display of courage or confidence, often masking a lack of real confidence or skill. It is usually intended to impress or intimidate others. Such behaviors are often a cover-up for insecurity. Bravado is about creating an illusion that is loud and flashy. By acting confident, they hope to appear strong and capable, pushing down your own insecurity and compensate for the lack of confidence. People with bravado often crave external validation. They often rely on others' reactions instead of their own inner values and beliefs. Bravado can be a way to overcompensate for a lack of confidence. By acting overly confident, they hope to appear strong and capable, pushing down their own insecurities. Have you heard this saying? Fake it till you make it. Personally, I find that faking it till you make it is a piece of dangerous advice to anyone, simply because the foundation of real confidence comes from competency that one owns, not from a facade created. Faking things is as good as building things on a shaky foundation. Imagine trying to build a house on sand. Faking it is similar to that. It may look good on the surface, but when things get tough, the whole thing crumbles. Faking it implies that someone is constantly pretending, and the act of it is exhausting. Pretending to be someone or something creates a constant fear of being exposed, and it is damaging to self-esteem. It can be easy to bluff the way through for a little while, but eventually the cracks will show. People can pick up on a persona that is not real. True confidence comes from within, and it shows. People are drawn to genuine connection, not a carefully constructed image that is not real or authentic. Now, let's talk about nature versus nurture. While some people are naturally more outgoing than others, environment and life experiences play a huge part in shaping our confidence levels. How we are raised and the experiences we have play a much bigger role in shaping confidence than simply born with it. If you have nurturing parents and positive experiences growing up, that's going to give you a self-assurance boost. Supportive environments, positive role models, and opportunities to take on challenges help build confidence over time. I like to think about feeling confident like a baby learning how to walk. Have you seen a baby knowing how to walk the moment they are born? When a baby learns to walk, they fall, they get back up. That's developing confidence through many attempts of falling over, not some inborn superpower. Our confidence fluctuates depending on life's ups and downs. Major setbacks or victories can either dampen our confidence or boost it sky high. This proves confidence isn't set in stone at birth. Confidence is in fact like a muscle. The more you work on it, the stronger it gets. The more we master skills, overcome challenges, and learn from mistakes, the more confidence we build. This brings me to the next myth. Confidence isn't something that you have or you don't. This myth can be a real roadblock to building genuine confidence. Here's why it's simply not true. Imagine a dimmer switch, not a light switch. Confidence isn't an on-off state, it exists on a spectrum. You can feel super confident in some areas of your life and less so in others. Now think about it, you may be a social butterfly with your friends but get super nervous when presenting at work. Well, this is all normal. Life throws curveballs and so does confidence. Feeling less confident during a stressful time or after a setback is completely normal. It doesn't mean all your confidence has disappeared. It just means you need a little boost. Speaking about presentation, this is the reason why I am getting on YouTube. Part of the reason is because I find that there are a lot of gaps I could reach when it comes to speaking and presenting my ideas. In other words, I want to learn to be a better speaker and better communicate my ideas and thoughts. I never really thought of myself as a confident speaker, and there's so much I could learn and master in these areas. People who work closely with me would know this. I get sleepless nights before my presentation and I'm still working on my delivery. I started a blog a couple of years ago writing about the topics I'm teaching and exploring concepts, ideas and topics I'm interested in. It started with one blog post a week and last year it became 2 in a week. One about personal styling, fashion and wardrobe management. The other about happiness, well-being and personal growth, which I needed to research and dive deeper into the various topics, and a lot of work goes into that. That said, I truly enjoyed the process. This year, I decided to change up the way I present the content, and here I am on YouTube. From the books I read, I learned that it is not true. Confident people never fear. This brings me to the next myth. Feeling fear is part of being human. Confident people aren't fearless. They simply acknowledge fear and move forward despite it. Here's why. Fear is a natural survival mechanism. It signals situations that might be challenging or maybe even dangerous. Everyone feels it to some degree. Confidence is knowing you have the skills and resilience to handle challenges even when you are afraid. It is like saying, I am uncomfortable, but I am going to do it anyway. When you decide to face your fear and accept the challenge, you will find strategies and coping mechanisms to handle what you find fearful and uncomfortable. The more you face challenging situations, the more comfortable you will become with managing your fear responses. Confident people don't let fear paralyze them. They might feel it, but they don't let it define them or stop them from pursuing their goals. They'll just learn to manage fear. Here are some real-life examples to demonstrate my point. I'm sure you know Adele, who is famous for her powerful vocals. She has openly talked about struggles with stage fright throughout her career. Adele mentioned experiencing severe anxiety and panic attacks before performances due to her fear. The roots of her fear and anxiety stems from feeling immense pressure to deliver a perfect performance and the fear of disappointing her audience. Another example is Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. She is the entrepreneur, famous self-made billionaire who built a business from ground up. Despite her tremendous success, she has been open about battling imposter syndrome, a common fear among entrepreneurs. It's the feeling of being a fraud, doubting their abilities and constantly feeling like they are going to be found out, even when there's ample evidence of success. Many entrepreneurs struggle with it, especially those from underrepresented backgrounds. Systemic biases and discrimination can lead to fewer opportunities and increased pressure to prove themselves. The pressure to prove yourself and feeling the need to constantly outperform to overcome biases can exacerbate the feeling of never good enough. Sarah Blakely has a masterclass where she candidly discusses overcoming fear and building a successful business. Here's the thing, even famous people experience fear, so forget those ideas that confident people are fearless and never doubt themselves. That's just not true. The feeling of doubt, the fear of being judged. That's the opposite of confidence. It is when we doubt our abilities and that doubt stops us from taking action or trying. Now that we know, the tricky part about confidence is that it's not about being fearless. Even famous and seemingly confident people doubt themselves, and they need to perform certain mindset shifts so they can believe in themselves more. Confidence is often comprised of two key elements. Let's talk about self-belief. This is the fundamental faith you have in yourself. It is about believing in your inherent worth, potential, and your ability to handle whatever comes your way. The second element, self-efficacy. This is more specific. It is the belief that you can successfully execute tasks or achieve specific goals. It is rooted in your past experiences and your assessment of your skills and resources in relation to the task at hand. Self-belief and self-efficacy are closely intertwined and they build upon each other. Strong self-belief is the foundation for self-efficacy. When you have a deep sense of trust in your abilities, it extends into more specific situations. You are likely to think, I can handle this even if it's something new. Self-efficacy reinforces self-beliefs. Each time you successfully accomplish a task, it strengthens your overall belief in yourself. It is like adding bricks to a building. Your confidence grows stronger with every success. So now, are you seeing the elephant in the room? Real lasting confidence isn't about external or perceived achievements. Even the most confident people sometimes doubt themselves, but they believe in themselves more. They push through their fear, knowing that even if things don't go perfectly, they will learn something from their experiences. As always, we are not going to end this conversation without the action steps that you can use to implement real lasting confidence. Know what you are really good at and continuously build upon your strengths. Doing so establishes your foundation. Think of it like building a house as we mentioned earlier. You need a strong base, so grab a pen and some papers and answer these questions. What are you naturally good at? Maybe you are organized, creative, or great at listening. What have you accomplished? Graduating, nailing a project, or even helping your friends. Big or small wins matter. What do people like about you genuinely? Think about the compliments you tend to get. Confidence grows when you stretch yourself. Think of it like visiting the gym and building your muscles. You don't get stronger by doing the same easy workouts. So what is one little thing outside your comfort zone that you could try? Try a new recipe even if you are not a chef. Ask someone you have recently met for coffee. Start a beginner's class in something you have been thinking of doing. Small challenges build bravery for bigger ones later, proving to yourself that you can try something new and handle the discomfort. That's confidence fuel. Here's the thing, everyone makes mistakes. Confident people aren't magically immune to setbacks. The difference is how they respond. Instead of beating yourself up, ask yourself, what can I learn to do differently next time? Is there a skill I need to practice more? Honestly, what did I do well despite the messed up? Would you talk to your best friend the way you talk to yourself sometimes? Probably not. If you hear yourself saying, I am not good enough, or I have always messed up, it is time to change the record. Think about it. What would you say to a friend who is struggling? Use that kindness on yourself. Simple affirmations like I am capable of learning or I can get better every day. Confidence is a journey, not a switch you flip on one day. Some days you will feel great, others not so much. But these action steps and tips that I've given you, practice them consistently and you will be amazed at how strong your confidence becomes. Here's the caveat I need to serve out. Confidence isn't like magic. It doesn't happen overnight. Building confidence takes time. Confidence often hinges on those negative thought patterns like automatically assuming you will fail or put yourself down. Those are habits, and it takes time to practice and replace those thoughts with supportive ones. Real confidence involves trusting yourself. That trust has got to be earned through experiences. Each time you step out of your comfort zone or recover from a setback, you are building proof that you can handle what comes your way. I had used the earlier example of building your muscle, and I want to build on that. You can't expect to see a bicep after visiting the gym once overnight. To get results, you need to perhaps hit the gym a few times a week and be committed to the entire process for a period of time. Likewise, if you'd like to achieve real lasting confidence, you have to be committed to working on a few areas such as building on your strengths and developing your competencies, constantly adjusting your mindset, getting used to collecting feedback even when they are not always music to your ears. Practice taking risks and get better at handling setbacks and improve your self-talk. It takes time and effort to develop all these areas that we discussed. Is it worth your time and effort? I would think so. Imagine confidence as a road trip. Sometimes the sun is up, the scenery is breathtaking, and you feel unstoppable. This is the amazing day where you feel confident and capable. But then again, just like on a road trip, you might hit a storm, clouds roll in, you hit a detour, and you suddenly feel lost and unsure. These are the days of self-doubt. Life happens, unexpected setbacks, stressful situation. Everyone experiences these ups and downs. Avoid falling into the comparison trap. Social media and societal pressure can make you compare your journey to others, leading to feelings of inadequacy. Remember, everyone's journey to confidence is unique. Maybe you're feeling super confident about public speaking, then having to give a presentation to a tough audience, suddenly doubt resurfaces. It's normal for confidence to fluctuate depending on your situation. Yes, life happens for the better or worse. The key is to keep moving forward. The important thing is not to allow setbacks to define you. Real confidence is all about acknowledging the doubt and choosing to believe in yourself anyway. You might take a step backwards sometimes, but as long as you keep moving forward, your overall confidence will keep growing. Would you like to start boosting your confidence right now? Grab a notebook and jot down 3 things that you rock at. Maybe it is a specific skill, a recent accomplishment, or a personality trait that you are proud of. The list is your superpower when self-doubt tries to sneak in. My questions to you: what is one time you overcame a fear and surprised yourself? If you could be magically get confident in one area of your life, what would that be? We've come to the end of this video. If you found these tips helpful, show some love by liking and subscribing for more content on designing your life, creating your happiness, and of course, wardrobe management tips. If you have any questions or topics that you'd like me to discuss, drop me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.